Hey, what's up guys, it's Levi here and welcome to a new video on the Team Gullit channel. In this video I will tell you once again, but a bit more of an in-depth view of everything you need to know about defending in the EAFC 25. Defending is at least as important as attacking, so in this video I will show you a bit more of an in-depth view, how I look to the most important things when it comes to defending, and I will show you different examples. Let's just start with the first example, which is about offside traps. Offside traps are so underestimated when it comes to defending, and I think they are making a big difference in my defensive gameplay. And it's one of the reasons, if I may say that myself, that I'm a pretty good defender when it comes to EAFC. And it's all about the timing. I know it is a lot of risk, but it is high risk, high reward, and it just takes a lot of practice to know when you can do them and to know when you cannot, because we all have been there. If you time an offside trap wrong, 9 out of 10 times is a big chance, or even worse, a goal for your opponent when you time it wrong. If you look to offside traps, you should always look to perform them when your opponent can't really go forward. So for example, when he passes the ball back, that's the time you try to put an offside trap. So the main point when it comes to offside traps is that you always should look to your opponent. Can he play a pass forward now, or can he go forward? No. Then it's the right timing to perform offside trap. I don't really perform an offside trap when my opponent is facing forward, either when he passes back or when he is turned with his back to my goal. Next topic is going to be the sprint jockey. I know sometimes when you are defending in the box it feels like you're ice skating. When you're performing the sprint jockey, you go into a perfect balance between running and jockeying, because just a regular jockey can feel slow sometimes. You can't really keep up with the pace of the attacker, and when you're not using jockey at all, it feels like you're ice skating. Your defenders are going all over where and you just can't keep up either. So sprint jockey, you perform it by holding L2 and R2 at the same time. Then you can just shuffle around the box, keep up with the pace, keep up with the skill moves, and this is really important to be able to sprint jockey, and at the right timing you have to tackle with circle in this game. But the sprint jockey 9 out of 10 times is the best solution, especially because your opponent attackers 9 out of 10 times are more agile, quicker than your defenders, so you don't want to be slow when it comes to defending. So don't only use the jockey every time. Sometimes you have to use it. There's nothing wrong with just only using the jockey, but if you're not using the sprint jockey yet, you have to make sure you start using that, because that's going to be a game changer when it comes to defending. Topic number 3 is about tackling and intercepting. These are two completely different things, because tackling you do with circle, and intercepting you don't really need to press any buttons. If you want to intercept the ball, you most of the times just in between the passing lane. You just need to be in the passing lane, don't press anything. Most of the times you are jockeying or sprint jockeying. Your player is facing the ball already, as when you use jockey or sprint jockey, he will always face the ball. So he's in a good position to intercept. You don't need to tackle. And the other way around, when you are defending around the box, you want to take a ball, tackle. Because if you don't tackle and your opponent does a skill move, a lot of times he just shuffles past you because your defender doesn't really get any input to do. So tackling and intercepting are two completely different things. Don't tackle, guys. That's one thing I recommend. Don't tackle once trying to intercept in a passing lane. Then we're jumping to topic number 4, probably the most important one when it comes to defending, right stick switching ability. A lot of you guys are probably switching a lot with L1, which gives you the closest player to the ball. This can be good if you're struggling, but if you want to become a competitive player or just want to be a better player in EAFC, you have to start practicing right stick switching. As you can see in my clips, it is the key for me to be able to press my opponent. It is also the key for me to be able to select the right players when it comes to defending in the box, in the midfield, if I pressure everywhere on the pitch. That's the way you get better, and that's probably one of the biggest skill gaps when it comes to playing FC. So I think if you want to become a competitive player, want to become the best player possible, you have to start practicing right stick switching a lot. So that's one thing I can advise you. Go and practice right stick switching. Then the last topic, which also a big part of defending, is keeper movement. The timing from keeper movement is important. Also, you have two different ways of keeper movement, which is double triangle or right stick. Right stick this year has been nerfed. You can only make a few steps back, a few steps to the left, a few steps to the right, or maybe a few steps forward. The thing I would recommend is to move it as late as possible, because this year if you move it, your keeper will stand still. So if you move it the wrong way, your opponent will have an easy shot on goal and he will score. You can move your keeper really quick to the far post if you press triangle 2 times. The only thing is, you can only move it to the far post. It's going like Spider-Man, it's really quick, it is high risk, but again, high reward. That being said, I think I've spoken about the most important things when it comes to defending. This was kind of more in-depth view, my opinion about the most important things of defending. I hope that helped you guys out. If you didn't really understand the first time watching this video, just rewind it, watch it again, watch the clips again carefully, and I'm sure you guys will learn a lot from this video. All that I want to say, if you haven't subscribed yet on our channel, make sure to do that. Also put your thumbs up on this video. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Ciao.